What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Back out here at Freedom. What's going on, man? It's good to see y'all. I'm back home, sweet home. Guava, everybody. It's good to see you. Had to, what's going on, Earl J? What's going on? Natasha Newsom, Cindy's World, Growing with Darlene. Thank you, Growing with Darlene. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm 50 Cent right now. They call me Fifth. What's going on? Hey, Al, Newlywed Trucker, how you doing? Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to, hey, Newlywed. Welcome back to where? What's up, Juan Perez? I've been out here. I got home yesterday, and we drove out here way earlier. Thank you, Sadie V. Hey, Q's Barbecue Heaven. Boy, that sounds so delicious, and I ain't ate yet. I'm hungry like a wolf. Hey, TLC in the garden, Cheryl Ruff, Chef Handy Ma'am, Chef Handy Ma'am, yeah, 73 cent. I ain't at 73 cent yet, not quite. I'm out here getting some work done, and I wanted to, hey, Pretty Prepper, did I see Pretty Prepper? Yeah, how you doing? I like to say, welcome to the 50 Club. Thank you, I'm buying out the bar in the 50 Club, believe that. I just stepped in the 50 Club. I'm buying the bar. All first shots on me. Eco, what's going on, my brother? Boy, you and Gigi kept us company while I was driving home. We was driving back to Carolina. Man, y'all had us rolling, man. Y'all had us rolling. The Eco News, whew, yeah, man. Yeah, I like that. Everybody, I'm out here on Freedom Acres. I should have brought my towel because I'm sweating. Any suggestion for coops in states with longer winters? I don't even understand the question, my friend. Any suggestion for coops in a state with longer winters? What do you mean by that? That was just too vague. You got to hit me with something better than that. How you doing, Robbie? Said, how are you doing, brother? I'm living upstate South Carolina, Greenville, Spartanburg area. Oh, okay. Okay. I see you. Chicken coops. I know what chicken coops. How you doing, Arkansas's woodcutter? How you doing? I'm out here right at the bewitching hour for bugs. So if I start smacking myself, I'm not losing my mind. It's, I told y'all about down south. If you feel like it's something on you, okay, it is. Probably need to insulate hard winters. You can't answer something when somebody give you a vague question. You will be here trying to answer stuff all day, and you might not even be giving them the right answer. They gotta ask something better than that. And I live in the South. I live in the South with a chicken coop. Like, I guess it's common sense. You're gonna have to insulate it. Make sure you probably get some heat in there, a light, and you're gonna have to use your thinking pad up there. What is the best cost effective? What's the best cost-effective method for chicken coop? I'm gonna have you Google all them questions, my friend. Okay? Google that, cause I don't know how to help you asking day one questions, and it's like it's graduation time, my friend. Shawan, I live in Alabama, just got my first chicken flock. Thanks for the information. Thank you for that. Thank you. She is Sunshine, how you doing? Say, how you feeling after all the celebrations? I feel wonderful. I feel wonderful. Thanks for asking. Say Detroit, Michigan, downriver, only 29 years old. Thank you for the knowledge and your wife share. I might make it to big 50. You're gonna make it past 50. This new generation, if everybody can stop doing all these new weird, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Things to get you lifted. If you could stop smoking everything, the newest thing to come out, stop injecting the newest thing to come out, stop popping the newest thing to come out into your body, everybody will make it to good, ripe old age. But this new age, this new generation, y'all will do anything that you see anybody else do. I don't understand it. I remember the days of, doing what was cool, and trying to imitate something cool. I remember them days. But when y'all see somebody done popped a certain kind of thing into their body until they start foaming at the mouth and doing the jitterbug on the ground and then hauled away in the ambulance, y'all be like, oh, that got to be the bomb. I'm gonna try that. This new generation, I don't get it. Every challenge that comes out on one of these social media platforms, y'all try it. You mean to tell me you don't know that laundry detergent will kill you? Listen, this stuff cleans and bleaches your clothing. You want this inside your body? This new generation ain't got common sense enough to start figuring out, no, not me. In my age, guess what? Wearing one of them kid and play high top fades that was up this high, them high top fades, that was the cool thing in my day, right? Wearing that, the taller you could get your high top fade and keep it up straight, the better. Guess what? I was that kid that was like, nope, I don't care how many girlfriends that'll get me. That look dumb as sin. I'm good on that. They can keep the high top fade and coloring their hair blonde on this piece, and on this piece I'm good. I keep my stuff crispy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss this cool phase because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. This new generation they gotta start standing up for themselves and just be like, let me put it to you like this. These days and times, saying no is the cool thing. No thanks. That's the cool thing now. If you're brave enough to say, no, I'm good. That's the thing that nobody is doing. So that's the rebellion now. If everybody think about it, that's the rebellious thing to do, is to say, no, I'm good. What? You don't want to hit this? I'm cool. You don't want to drink this? No thanks. You don't want to pop this? It make you see stars? I'm good. Now, the rebellious thing to do. Remember, the reason why people start doing all kind of stuff, putting stuff in their body, they was trying to rebel against the system. I want to rebel, so I'm going to do what I want. I want to be free and put anything in my body. Now, to be cool, the most rebellious thing to do, to stand out in a crowd, the one that everybody is watching, is the one to say, I'm cool. No, thank you. I don't want to take that. Where did you get that prescription? I'm cool. No, thanks. I'm at this party with who? Yeah, they over in the corner doing that. Yeah, I'm about to call me an Uber. I'm good. This new generation will live to a ripe old age if they learn to just say, I know it sounds corny, just say no. Like, damn. You think listen to this. I'm going to say this, then I'm going to get on with my real message. You think that your friends won't think that you're cool or you ain't down with them because you say no. I'm going to give you a guaranteed method. Now, this right here is for the children. So if y'all got kids, tell them old Uncle Led got a message for them. Right now, if you're scared to say no to your friends because you won't be cool, right? The peer pressure getting to you, you won't get the girl, you won't get to hang out with this cool class of kids, you won't get to be around the people you really want to be around. This is what I'm gonna give you, this advice. say no, and wait about it don't take long these days. It used to take till you got old. Give it five years. You'll be the coolest kid in the whole school. You'll be the coolest kid on the campus. You know why? You know why you'll be the coolest kid on the campus? You said no 5 years ago. But the reason why you're the coolest kid on the campus, because you're the only one alive. All the rest of them OD'd on something. You'll be the coolest kid in the class because these days kids don't know how to say no, and you said no. So now you're the only survivor. You're the coolest one. I'll send you a trophy myself. You will be the coolest kid in all of history. Trust and believe that. I was that kid that just said, I'm good, I'm cool. I did my own thing. I didn't follow crowds, man. I do my own stuff. And I'm one of the few left. I'm one of the few left. Yeah, does that make me the coolest kid on campus? I think so if you're the only one breathing. Now, I'm going to get on with my real message. I know why y'all scared. I know why you scared. Lady Led is gonna come on after me on her channel because she want to talk to y'all too. Hey, Just Dorsha. Hey, Earl J. New City Gardener, what's going on? Listen, I know why y'all scared. I know now. I was driving back home, and I just start thinking, like, why don't nobody really want to get up and move to better themselves? I know why you scared. I do. My wife's channel is Lady Led. Lady Led. Lady Led. It's just me with lady in the front. Lady Led. It'll pop up. She'll be on in a minute after I'm done. I know why everybody is scared. Everybody start making up excuses like, I don't got the money right now. My situation is weird. I just met somebody. I got little baby children. I know why everybody is so scared to make a move in doing gardening. Please tell you gardening with mom. I'm about to tell you, hang on. With starting your garden, growing your own food, buying land, purchasing a home ownership. I know why everybody is scared. I was driving thinking about this. Because I'm going to tell you the same reason I used to be scared. You are scared. Wait for this. You're scared of being successful. You don't think that that's a thing, do you? You're scared of being successful. You're scared of being successful. I know that sounds crazy, don't it? But I'm about to break it down to you. You scared for home ownership. Home ownership and land ownership, I'm going to tell you why you scared of that. You scared of that because all of that responsibility is going to be on you. See, living in an apartment or living with somebody, you can always say, well, I'm just going to move whenever I want to. Or if something go bad, I can just up and leave. I don't owe nobody no explanations. I don't owe nobody no excuses or nothing. If they kick me out for not paying rent, I'll just move into another place that's going to accept my application. Most people, you're scared of responsibility. You're scared of responsibility. That's what it is. I know why you scared. I know why you scared. It's a hard pill to swallow when everything is resting on your shoulders. Will the grass get cut today? Ain't no maintenance crew. I'm the maintenance crew, and I could just show you. This is a small piece. Ain't no maintenance crew. Hey, Happy Mac. Ain't no maintenance man. Ain't no plumber. Ain't no fix-it dude. Ain't nobody coming in, Melvin and them. Maintenance. Maintenance guy ain't coming. If your pipes start leaking, you got to figure either get smart real quick, go to YouTube University and learn how to fix your own pipes, or you got to call somebody to come and fix it. Or we can be there on Thursday, but you got an inch of water on your floor. You got some stuff to think about. That's when I told y'all cut your water and stuff off, right? And see how long you can go without your water. Because when our pipes busted under our house last fall, we had to go a whole week with no water. I cut that off. So, you get real comfortable with a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket. You start learning how to do all kind of stuff with a 5-gallon bucket. But I know why you scared. You're scared of being successful because I'm telling you, when it's all sitting on your shoulders, it's a heavy weight to carry. It is. It's a heavy weight to carry. But boy, I tell you what, that successful feeling of, listen, you hear the sound of success right there. Some call it nature. I call it success right now. Some folks are too attached. People will not detach from everyday bull. You're too scared to detach. I'm going to tell you what, me going down to celebrate my birthday, y'all know I'm always in Florida. I'm always in Florida. But it taught me something when I had certain conversations with certain people. Thank you for that, Q's Barbecue Heaven. See, I moved to another state, expanded my garden, added about 30 fruit trees to my super small plot, and started my YouTube channel from encouragement from us to do better, for us to do better. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Q's Barbecue Heaven. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. So, listen, we're too scared to detach. We're too scared to detach from our everyday bullshit. And yes, I said it. I'm going to tell you why I said that. I saw something that tripped me out. When I went, I took a look at my community post. I took a picture and I had me some Cavassier, okay? I had me Cavassier with a splash of Coke. And this lady sat next to me. She kept saying, "You look so familiar. You look so familiar. You look so familiar. Do I know you? Do you live here?" She kept riddling me off with these questions. And I kept telling her, no, you might know me, I don't know, but I don't know any of the stuff you're talking about. While we're sitting at the bar, she's watching the basketball game on the wall. I'm online talking to y'all, right? While I'm posting the pictures, I'm responding back to the comments that y'all commenting to me in real time. This lady keep on asking me over and over, do you do this? And she kept asking me about the basketball game. Hey, did he score the point? Did he do this? Did he do that? I had to tell her, ma'am, I don't know. I'm not watching this game. Frankly, I really don't watch them, you know? She said, "You don't watch basketball?" I said, "Listen, ma'am, if I did watch basketball, I would not be watching it right now, though." No, she wasn't worse. So I'm glad I gave her a message and she got it. I didn't have a problem talking to her, but I wanted her to understand something. I'm on vacation. I'm paying to be here, right? The last MFing thing I want to do is the same stuff I could be sitting in my own living room doing. When you see me in one of these loud shirts, y'all see my shirts when I go somewhere. Anytime you see me in one of them shirts, you know I'm not Lead Farmer. I'm not Scott. I'm man. Look, you can call me Roberto if you want to, but when you see one of them crazy shirts I'm rocking, I don't want to talk about business. I don't want to talk about money unless we making it rain. I don't want to talk about nothing that got nothing to do with not enjoying myself. Okay? So y'all see my crazy shirt is on. So I had to explain to this lady, listen, why would you now she was from don't I'm about to say don't tell me like y'all know. Um, she was from like Wisconsin or Maine. Oh, it's one more that I can't remember. But she's up there, Vermont. She was from Vermont. I was like, it got something to do with cheese. Vermont and ham. Vermont, cheese and ham and cheese. Vermont. They was from Vermont. And I said, did y'all drive down? Y'all fly down? She drove. They drove from Vermont. Yes, when I'm gone, my name's Roberto. Yes. They drove down from Vermont. So I said, you mean to tell me you drove all the way from Vermont? That's over 1,000 miles from Vermont down to that part of Florida to watch the basketball game and ask me a whole bunch of crazy questions about said basketball game? She said, mister, you got a point. She reached over to her husband, Gary. Hey, Gary. They got that accent, right? Hey, Gary, you hear this guy over here? And Gary didn't want to hear Jack. Gary is trying to watch the game. So she was like, yeah, you see why we gotta, watch the game. I said, not me. I didn't spend all this money and got my family down here spending all this money to come watch a basketball game that I could have sat in my living room and watched for free. Why would I waste what a beautiful time. The weather for the last 7 days in Kissimmee, Florida, and Orlando, Florida, the weather had to be what heaven feels like. The weather had to be what heaven feels like. It was perfect. Perfect every freaking day. From when you woke up till you went to bed, the weather was heavenly. Okay? Why the heck would you want to sit inside of this bar and watch basketball? Now, I had been in there and I sat down waiting on my drink, and then I was answering questions. After that, I'm back at the pool. I'm back with my family. I'm back with my nephews, nieces, kids, brothers, sisters. I'm back out here with enjoying life, right? Why on God's green earth would I sit in here and watch a basketball game? I'm going to tell you why. And that made me think about this today. We will not detach because we have been trained so well. We like one of those little doggies. When they do the little trick, you give them a treat. You give them a little treat. Every time the little doggy do a trick, you give him a treat, right? Now listen, y'all know how many people got dogs? Raise your hand. How many people got dogs? Raise your hand. The reason you got dogs, not the reason you got dogs, the reason every time the dog follow a command or do a trick, you give them a treat to do what? To train them to do it again, right? Every time the doggy do a trick, you give them a treat. That trains them. They're like, hey, every time I raise my paw, I get a treat, right? You Me, us, we are no different. We are trained to be part of a system that does not want to help you at all. It doesn't want to help you move further. It doesn't want to help you succeed. It does not want to help you do better. Everything we do here is always, I owe you something. I owe somebody something. You want a higher education? Trying to get a higher education in anything, even if it's just a skill, it's going to cost you so much money in this country. They say we have the poorest education almost in the world, right? You want to know why? The same reason we got the poorest healthcare in the world. And that's because we can't afford it. We are sick, we're overweight, we're malnourished because we can't afford to go to the freaking doctor to be told what to do right. We won't detach from everyday stuff. And that's why we're scared. We're scared of being successful at anything because success means you got work to do now. Being successful at something means it's not over. You got work to do. You want to stay here. Once you purchase a home and once you purchase some land, you want to stay that way. You want to keep this land. You want to keep this home. So ain't no more putting it off. I ain't paying no rent. Nobody coming to fix my windows. You got to fix your own windows. You got to cut your own lawn. You got to do that yourself. And that's a hard pill to swallow. If we could untrain ourselves, if we could untrain ourselves from being, I don't want to say the S word, from being mentally trained like a doggy in a treat, if we can untrain ourselves, your job is the trick. Your everyday job, and all the information about how your job is supposed to happen is the trick. That means you're supposed to work, get paid every week or every 2 weeks. That's your treat. So every time you come to work, you get a treat. Sound like that puppy dog again, don't it? Okay. Once you're done doing all the treats, and once you're done doing all the tricks, what is your bonus? Your bonus is supposed to be now you can retire. You don't have to do no more tricks, but you get a chance to eat all the treats. Just like when a dog get old, when that dog gets old, it can just lay around, be pampered, eat all the treats. Don't have to do no more tricks. Just lay on the living room floor. Got the arthritis in the little doggy joints and stuff. And the little doggy just sit there until his day come, right? Problem with that with us is we ain't got no more bounce left after they work you half to death working for somebody to get them treats. Once we're able to retire, we've been trained to work yourself to death. And when we're done with you, you can go because you ain't going to be able to do nothing else for us but get in our way. Matter of fact, you staying on our payroll is costing us money because we need you and somebody else to clean up after you because you ain't as fast as you used to be. You ain't as quick and clever as you used to be, right? You're not as efficient as you used to be. So not only are we paying you a wage that don't even exist no more from 1960 or 70 something, but we're also paying the young guy or the young lady that's coming back cleaning up the mess that you made. If we could unprogram ourselves, because I've been thinking about this a long time. We're scared to deprogram ourselves. We're scared. But I know why. Because you don't know that you the doggy with the treat. That's the thing. Anybody see iRobot? The robot or AI. And the little kid in AI didn't know he's a robot. He was programmed to love the mother, That's all that little boy, that little robot boy wanted, right? That's all that little robot boy wanted. He was programmed to love the mother. He didn't know he was a robot. Listen to what I said. Did you hear me? If anybody's seen the movie AI, raise your hand. It's a long movie. It's a reason the movie is long, and it ain't for all the special effects. It's long because the point was driving through you for 3 hours of the movie. We, the little boy, we all that robot that was programmed to do something. You don't even know you're programmed. You don't even know you're a robot. You don't. You think you're a real boy, like Pinocchio. You think you're a real person. You're programmed. And you don't know how to deprogram yourself. You've been programmed from the day you came out of the womb. You've been programmed. Day one. You've been programmed to walk, talk, eat, survive, then go to school, listen to that man, listen to that woman, do what this man says no matter what, do what this woman says no matter what. And mind you, that's how a lot of children get in a lot of trouble, because we keep telling them, you listen to this man no matter what he say, because he's the teacher, or he's the professor, or that's the daycare provider. Listen, no matter what they say, you do it. We program them to be harmed too and don't even know it. We need to deprogram all of this crap we've been told. We've been programmed history lessons that ain't even real. We've been programmed math lessons where it's another way to do this problem. We've been programmed how to spell a word that don't make no sense. What? Why is the H in what? Why is it an A in what? You know what is W-U-T? Should be. Every other country can't even talk our language good because they like, why did y'all spell it like this? Why do y'all got so many different words for just cheese? Or you know what I'm saying? Right, why is it a K in knife? Who said that? Thank you, Bird like. Why is it a K in knife? All that kind of stupid stuff. We've been programmed for everything that now we're like waking up like, yo, none of this make no sense. None of this make no sense no more. That's because that big giant web of lies is starting to unfurl. It's starting to come unraveled. It's starting to loosen up. And, right, read, read, lead, lead. Come on, man. Our vocabulary, the English language, the English vocabulary language is like Atlanta. It's like you ran out of words. So you just start playing with the same word over and over again, right? In Atlanta, you got Peachtree Road, Peachtree Street, Peachtree Boulevard, Peachtree Court, Peachtree Drive, Peachtree. I could go on, and you will get lost for the rest of your life in Atlanta if you say, oh, here go Peachtree. Don't come from New York or don't come from Ohio. It don't work like that in Atlanta and down south. In Ohio, Dorr Street is the only Dorr Street in the whole city. Upton Avenue is the only Upton Avenue in the whole city in a 100-mile radius, okay? You go to Atlanta, then you, MLK Drive, MLK Boulevard, MLK Circle, MLK Court, MLK. Atlanta got lazy with the name street. Come on, man. Okay? But my point, we got to deprogram ourselves is my point, okay? Think about this. You have been programmed to be a kid, go to school. Thank you, Be Rich. Who else was that? Thank you, Thank you, son Moses. Said thank you for all the inspiration starting the garden group, working with wrist boards from 11 to 7. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Burt Richardson. Thank you. Atlanta is rising. Like what? The traffic? The traffic is rising. You right about that. We've been programmed to stay just like you are because you can be controlled like that. You've been programmed. Think about this. This isn't a real rule. It's not a law. Nothing. It's a program, and I'm gonna prove it to you. You've been programmed to, once you're old enough to work, go to school, get a job, work that, take care of a family, dog, house, picket fence, retire, and enjoy your golden years. See, that's where the program stop. The program stop at enjoy your golden years. Anything before the golden year part is details to that. They are intricate details of how you supposed to work, how you supposed to make a living, how you supposed everything is programmed on how you supposed to do it. But once it's say, then you're done at the age of 70 or something, and then enjoy your golden years. I'm gonna tell you why that program is flawed. That program is flawed like when Neo saw that black cat walk by and he said, deja vu. They said, what? Deja vu. I'm sorry, Keanu Reeves. That's a terrible invitation to you. I'm sorry, man. Deja vu. They like, what you say? Deja vu. Why you say that? I could have swore I saw that black cat like a minute ago. And they started running, right? Because there was a glitch in the matrix. They said, we got to run because that means it's a glitch in the matrix. Every time you call it deja vu, but that's a glitch in the matrix. Okay, here's that glitch. Who says you have to wait till you 65 to retire? Where is that a rule? Where is that a law? That's something you just kind of heard that we have to do, right? That's just something that was kind of like, it's not natural. It's not natural. Nature didn't tell us to do that. That was something that was programmed into us. They picked a certain age and everything. Your pension. I'm going there, Nicole. Hang with me. They say you're rewarded with your pension and your retirement when you're retired, right? Everybody know that, correct? They say you're rewarded with your government pension and your retirement from whatever job, your Social Security, all that. You're rewarded. I have a lot of retired people in my family that worked wonderful jobs all their whole life. Why are they barely scaving by? And they saved all their money. They saved as much money as they could, and they getting pension, getting they not unemployment, retirement, all of that. You know why? Because all you need to do is be broke down enough from the job that you worked at for 65 years or 35 years. All you need to do is get sick enough one good time, and that will suck up every dime you got in your savings account. All that money you've been saving for 35 years, the interest and everything, all you need is one good hospital visit because you sick and broke down. You need a new hip, a new kneecap from that job, new elbows from that job. All you need is one good hospital stay. Have you ever seen a Cheerio that sat in the milk too long? A Cheerio, if it's sitting a thing of milk too long, the kid done ate everything but about 2 Cheerios, right? If you let that milk sit for about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, you know what that Cheerio gonna look like in about 30 minutes? It's gonna look like a MF and donut. Cause it's gonna sop up all the milk. It won't be no milk left in the bowl because the Cheerio done sopped it all up. So that's that Cheerio or that biscuit sitting in the middle of your gravy or that pancake in that syrup. That's that hospital. That syrup, that gravy, and that milk is your savings. All you need is one good hospital stay. Listen, this is my word to God, my word, okay? God, God, know I ain't lying. Listen to me close. I watched a rich man get poor by staying in the hospital for 30 days. He was built like a tank. He was so-called as healthy as an ox. He said he trained, weight lift every day, jogged, ran marathons. So sick he will never leave that hospital. God rest his soul, because I took care of him to this dying day. He was a millionaire. He was not a construction worker. He owned a construction business. Guess what? That man told me a secret. Well, it ain't a secret. He told me something that took me to this very day, and I start changing my life immediately. You know what he told me? He said, it don't matter how healthy you are. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Don't matter whether you're fat, don't matter whether you're skinny, don't matter whether you eat the right foods or not. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Period. Number two, he said, don't live for money. This is a real conversation I had with a millionaire, a multimillionaire. Don't live for money, because all you gotta do is one hospital stay, one good hospital stay. Guess what he had to do? And I know everybody don't like this, and this ain't what this video is about, but it is what it is. By the end of his stay, that's a time when I was transferred. Guess what that man had to do? He had to apply for Obamacare. He was so rich, he was paying for that hospital stay out of his pocket. By the time he left, he had to apply. His family and him had to apply for Obamacare. That man was trying to apply for assistance. A multimillionaire. Can you believe that? Hey, honey, I'm gonna scoot on over because I'm about to. Get it ready. Okay, because I'm about to wrap this up. So this is what I'm telling you. There's another way to do this. The money that you're saving now, waiting till you're 60 or 70 years old, that pension, the reason you're saving for the reason you're waiting for the pension, and the reason you're waiting for the savings, and the reason you're waiting for the retirement pay and your social security and all that, the reason you're waiting for it is so you can sit down and enjoy the rest of your life with the money that you make. You want to be able to afford the rest of your life, right? That's the main goal. Remember, I told you, the dog in the treat, there's a goal to this. The actual goal that we never just talk about is you want to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, enjoy your life, enjoy travel, go see the country, see the world. That's what you want to do. So you've been programmed that you need to save all your whole life. You need to work your body to the bone for that little pension that's barely gonna have you in a assisted living facility, or what do they call it, like an adult daycare, adult center. You one bedroom apartment somewhere. You barely gonna really be getting by. So what do you end up having to do? You have to supplement. Now you 65, 70 years old. Now you're a Walmart greeter trying to, okay, your pension, your retirement will pay the bills, because debt never stops, okay? You always end up getting in debt with that hospital bill. You got to go back to the hospital for something, and guess what? Whatever little insurance that you got with your pension and all that, don't cover it no more. You don't work for that company no more. You're paying for your own insurance. It don't cover everything. So your copay, you got to come out of pocket. So what do? You go get a job at one of the big box stores and become a greeter, just to supplement your medications, to pay the freaking copay, to pay make sure your lights and your gas and stuff. And you cannot do without your medication that job put you on, because now you got a bad back, a bad hip, a replaced hip, replaced knee. So all the money that is coming into your supposed retirement is paying for your medications that was started from a job that was programmed into you that you're supposed to have. I hope y'all caught up with that. You was programmed to keep this job, but now, even after you're retired, all of the money that you saved and all of the pension and retirement that you're getting is paying to fix your body that you worked half to death for the job that told you to get to. Do you see? It's a freaking hamster wheel. What came first, chicken or the egg? Okay, now it's time for you to deprogram that. Because how many other lies were told to us that said this was the way it's always been and it's the way it always will be? And now in 2023, we're all calling bullshit. Like, nah. Christopher Columbus did what? Nah. Miss me with that. Okay, now that we all here, this goes deeper. Like the dude said on the Matrix, the rabbit hole goes deeper. What if I told you, don't be scared. Don't be scared no more. What if I told you, you would get everything you've been looking for right now, though? If you were saving your money for now to purchase that piece of land, pay it off. Pay it off. Purchase that house, pay it off. Stop putting all that money into that stuff and get what you got now. Because now, if you buy it now, detach yourself from all of this bull crap. We are programmed that you need that new toaster. You're programmed that you need a bigger house. You're programmed that you need a new car with a Hemi engine in it. You're programmed to think you need all of this crap. If we deprogram ourselves, all the money that you save by deprogramming yourself and detaching yourself from the system that was put here by God only know who, you could save enough money to go out there and buy you a few acres and not owe nobody jack. Pay your little $300 taxes every year and call it a day. And the next thing you know, you're already retired. You have retired yourself at the age of 30. I heard somebody say at the age of 30, what was they, 34? You don't gotta go to work. You don't have to do that. It's we're doing it backwards. Why would you want to enjoy the rest of your said golden years trying to stay alive? Most people, I'm not saying everybody, most of our elders, hey, whole new perspective, most of our elders spend most of their time trying to stay alive in every form of the word, whether it's making sure they got all their medications from all the ailments, from all the jobs that they had that led to these ailments. See, that's the thing. These horrible jobs lead to these ailments. And don't think it's always in some jacked up manufacturing factory. No, no. It's secretaries out there and it's people, office people that worked in offices their whole life. Now they got all kind of vision problems from staring at that screen all day, staring at that desk all day, typing all day. They got carpal tunnel. They got b-boy gloves on and stuff. You know, back in the day, they had the b-boy gloves and wearing the spikes on their wristband. I'm sorry, man. But everybody got on them carpal tunnel gloves.
Oh, I don't know if I'm be able to put this up there.
What? Just bring that table right there.
This. My phone.
Yeah, yeah, you will.
Is it a clamp or is it a magnet?
Oh, it's a mag. I got a clamp in there at the kitchen table looking at bucket. So think about that. You could do that, the same thing you wait until you turn 65, 70 years old to do. You could do that right now. The only thing is you got to cut the crap. You got to declutter everything. You gotta get away from that programming that you've been programmed to buy this. You've been programmed. I got to upgrade on my shoes. I got to upgrade on this. I got to upgrade on my car. Your car is working wonderfully, but it's ugly. And you think because it's ugly and you just seen a brand new commercial and the tailpipes on that new car, and the sexy girl that was driving it, and she wasn't even driving for real. You know, you can't be that sexy driving that car. She driving it like this, and you ain't that sexy driving that car, not doing no 150 mile an hour. You ain't. When you doing 150 mile an hour on one of them sports cars, your teeth is biting the steering wheel. Like, it is not a sexy look. Anybody is Fast and the Furious is a liar. That they don't be looking like this. They don't. They be like, you be gripping that steering wheel like this. Oh. Ooh, I'm going too fast here. I'm coming around that corner. You think that you need a new car and you don't. That's why when you sitting in that salesman's chair, you keep looking out at your old car. Tell me I'm lying. Anybody, if I'm lying about it, come on with it. I'll accept it. If you said not me, I'll accept it. You know.
I'll allow it.
You say you will
I'll
allow it?
it.
You know when, doggone it, you getting that new car, you looking at, okay, and with tax and interest, we're looking at about, okay, 700, 500 a month, and you say, how much are you putting down? Okay, that's going to take away the $1,200 that you, while he's saying that, and he's saying you're going to be paying on this car for the next 4 or 5 years, and now they're extending all of this stuff for you can have that car being paid for damn 10 years. Okay, you thinking of that, and you looking out at old Betsy out there like, man, she already paid for, and you washed it up before you brought it to the car lot to try to get the most out of the car, right? She out there looking good, she polished up like, dang, I ain't had her that clean in at least 2 years. Throw some new tires on it so I can get more money out of the trade in. And this dude in this ear, okay, with tax and interest, we're looking at, how does that look for you? You look down at that monthly payment and look back at him, look out that window out at the lot, and the other dudes is out there looking over your car, cause them dudes that's out there looking at your car, the maintenance dudes, they know. They're not even taking your car to auction. They're going to go clean that car up, detail it, and it's going to be on the front lot at the end of the week. They're going to resell your car. They're going to give you $1,200 for your car, but they're going to put $12,000 sticker on the window. We got to deprogram ourselves from doing this nonsense. And you can do it. You can actually do it. You're scared to succeed. Everybody say, I'm scared to step out on faith. I'm scared to step out on faith. You scared to step out on faith? When it comes to stuff like that, I'm a risk taker when it comes to stuff like that. To better myself, I'm a risk taker. So think about that. When you say, I'm scared to step out on faith, what did you just really say? What did you just really say? I'll need you to, not me, don't talk. I need you to say it to yourself. What did you say to yourself when you said, but I'm scared to step out on faith? I'm scared. What did you just say? I'm not gonna switch the words up for you. I just want you to know. Right? I'm scared. You scared. You're scared of success and not making no leaps towards success. You're gonna stay right where you are, and you're gonna always be wishing or wondering, I wonder what woulda, what coulda, what if I woulda, what if I coulda, what if I woulda went on ahead, and you're gonna always be doing, you're gonna do that till you die. But if you step out on faith and actually go for it and stop being scared of doing the right thing, and fail, you're going to know either, okay, that wasn't for me. But better yet, and most of the time, you know what you're going to know? You're going to know, oh, I know how to do this next time. See, it's this life ain't no different than a video game. You play one man, and you say, every time I make a left with the Pac-Man and go up, that ghost be sitting right there, won't, 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 right? Don't go left no more. On your next man, go right. Instead of going up, go down. Instead of going back right, go left. Now you got them on the run. Instead of trying to keep your little power pellets to the end, hit a power pellet right now. Go eat all the ghosts up. You got to switch your game every time you fail. You just don't fail and say, okay, who want the game? I'm done. You don't do that. Next time, you got 3 men. Next man, look, I'm not going to go left no more. The ghost be sitting there waiting for me every time I go that way. The next one, I'm going right. Instead of going up, I'm going to go down. Everybody's so scared to succeed because the reason you scared to succeed is because you know once you succeed, you have to keep that work up. You have to really now put in that work. You got to actually do work now. You want to buy that house? You want to buy that land? Everybody around you is telling you how to do it. My wife is a real estate agent. She about to help you out right now. We're about to go over to her channel right now. Right, accountability. He carried me through. There you go. How you doing, sister? Accountability. When people are sitting there, listen, this is a difference between talking crap and you actually seeing people right here on social media living exactly what they're talking about. When they're living it, how can you deny that? How can you deny it? This ain't just no video, no television program. People here know me, have seen me, have been and met me in person, have been to my house, have been to my land, and they know without a doubt it's real. The people that don't believe it's real, is because it's so good to you, it's unbelievable. Think about that. Some people think the way me and my family is living is fake. And I look at that as a badge of honor. You know why I look at that as a badge of honor? I look at that as a badge of honor because you think I'm lying about my lifestyle, my land, my home, my children, my family because it looks that beautiful to you that you think it's fake. You ever touch one of those roses in what's that store with all that wicker in it?
Pottery Barn.
Pottery Barn or something? You ever touch one of them roses? You like, God, that looks so real. Look at the detail in it. These flowers they make in these Pottery Barns look so real. You like, that fooled me. That fooled me. You know? You could be living a lifestyle so good to other people, the haters, that they don't believe you.
You ain't blessed until it look like that.
Say it again.
You ain't blessed until it looks.
I want you to say it loud, baby.
You ain't blessed until it looks too good to be true.
You ain't blessed until it look too good to be true. Go on, say.
You so blessed it look like you stole something.
See here. So blessed it look like you stole something.
But you didn't.
But you didn't. And it's real. And the thing is, see, we could keep this information for ourselves. I'm going to tell you all this, everybody on YouTube right now. Everybody on YouTube. We could be like everybody else and not tell nobody how to come up. Not give nobody no information. We ain't getting nothing out of it. All these years, I'm not getting anything out of telling you how to grow food and how to do this and that and other thing. I want everybody to do it so we can change that freaking program. If we change that program, you know what that program gonna do? Crime gonna go down. People going to jail gonna go down. Education gonna go up because people gonna start thinking for themselves, doing the right thing. People spirituality gonna go up because people ain't gotta believe everything the people just telling them instead of just opening the book and reading it for themselves. Open the book and read it for yourself. Open the book and read it for yourself instead of listening to somebody on social media try to speak it to you. You don't know what the hell they talking about either. If we keep spreading the information, it's going to spread like wildfire, and that's the only way you can deprogram the matrix. So, if y'all ready, if y'all want to try to figure out how to get some land, how to go get your house, Lady Led right here, we about to start her channel up. If everybody can come meet us on her channel, because I got some work to do. I'm sorry I went so long, babe. I got long-winded. I got long-winded. But I promise you, family, I promise you, it ain't hard.
Don't get back churned up.
No, I ain't. Her channel is Lady Led. Lady Led. Okay? You can do this. You don't gotta keep being scared. You don't gotta wait till you 65 and 70 to retire. If you invest in your land, in your home now, you already retired. Now everything you put into your retirement, your land, you will see a return immediately.
Thank you, TLC in the garden. She put the link in there for
Thank you, TLC in the garden. You don't gotta wait for you know how you invest in CDs and all of this stuff in the 401ks. You cannot touch that money without a penalty, without them taking about 30 or 40% of it. If you want that money back out, we taking 50% of that if you touch this money but before your 30 years. Guess what?
All right, I got some people in the house.
Okay. Everybody, we going over to Lady Les right now. I'm gonna say this finish. You can take your money right now. Everything you spend, will invest it in your land. Every dime you invest in your land instead of your 401k, instead of your CDs and all that stuff, instead of your savings account trying to accrue 0.2%. Everything you put into your land, you get back immediately. You see that return immediately.
I'm going live.
And I'm done. Go live, honey. We going over. We're live.
Hey, y'all. Hey, my friends.
All right.
Hey,
Led Farmer
my
73.
Renaissance grandma.
I'm going over to Lady Led's channel, and I'm about to get this grill popping too. So meet me over here.
Hey, Auntie's
all right.
Grandma Cafe.
Peace.
That's right. She is Sunshine. She said, "Tell Led to hush."
I'm about to hush right now. Go over here. The channel is Lady Led. Thank you, TLC in the garden.
Led.
Lady Led.
Hey, Small Talk. Hey, Auntie Grandma's Cafe.